guys, we're here with the RO system, and as you can see, it needs to be changed, and also the DI resin needs to be changed. So we're going to go ahead and do the pre-filter, and then we're going to do both DI cartridges. So let me take these apart, and we will go ahead and put that shit together. These have little blue clips here. Just set this up for now. So we'll go back in the room and put this stuff together. Hey everyone, now we're back here in the room, and I took everything apart, took the filter out, and I have the extra one here, and I also emptied out both of the DI resin containers. Now I run dual DI just as a precaution to make sure that it's definitely clean, and I also use the color changing DI resin from Bulk Resupply. I've been using this stuff for a long time, and I enjoy being able to see it be depleted and not be guessing. Alright, so it's pretty simple. We have the 1 micron pre-filter. Just take the package off here. It's pretty simple. And then that will screw back up into the RODI system. Sorry about that. Alright, so we'll just set that aside. Now this is all vacuum sealed. When you get done using your portion, make sure you put it into a Ziploc bag or something, and I always try to suck the air out of it to see if it helps keep it longer. I'm not sure if it will have any issues. I never really looked into it. I've always used it up before it ever went bad. So once it's inside, color changing. Okay, so we'll use the one that's a little bit easier. So this one actually has, make sure you save the filters on the end. This one has one on the inside. It's basically built into it, and then it has the top here, which has a filter built into it. This one, on the other hand, which I got off eBay, has these little sponge filters. Just make sure you remember to get these out of the DI, because the DI resin changes pretty much to the color of these sponges, and if you're not paying attention, you'll end up tossing it in the garbage. So it's pretty simple. I just make a little bit of a funnel here, and attempt not to make a mess. You know, shit happens though. Make sure it's loose. Just take your time on this if you don't feel like getting it all over the floor. Or you can just use a piece of paper, fold it up to a funnel, and do it that way. But I do it this way. And I get approximately 3.5 or so refills for one bag, and I'm not sure what the price is exactly. I think it's like $12 or $13 or something like that for a bag. So you really can't beat that. It's almost full. I usually just tap it to settle it. Continue on. Attempt to continue on, I suppose. Alright. That's good. Pretty much full. A little bit of a mess, not too bad. Now as for this one, have the top here. Actually just like that. And we'll put this back on. Good. That one's done, so let's go ahead and do the second one. Hopefully it's not too boring to watch. Now the trick with this is, I use the bigger sponge first, and then I use, if I can find it, I have a piece of a co-hanger here, cut off, which allows me to put the sponge in, okay? and then you can place it where you want it. Good luck trying to do that with your fingers. And then we do the same thing. Full. Tap it a little bit. A little bit more. Alright, that's good. There you go. Tap it to settle it a little bit. Alright, so this is that. Now this has a little piece here that goes like so. So I always put the piece in here. Alright, and now sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't. But once the flow gets started, it settles back in there just fine. Okay, and then that one's obviously staying up there. Cover back on. And I got this off eBay, this actual DI resin container for like $9. So, you know, you get what you pay for it. It's definitely not as easy as the other one, but it works. So that's everything. Both containers are full. This is ready, so let's go back out and hook everything up. Alright guys, we're back here at the RO unit. Just zoom out a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and install our pre-filter. Make sure you leave the rubber seal on there. Okay. Use our tightener. That one's done. Do our first DI canister. And this comes out of the membrane. Now we have the TDS meter that shows the amount of TDS coming out of the RO membrane, which then tells us if the membrane needs to be changed or if any of these filters need to be changed. Because essentially everything that comes out of this unit is going to be 0 TDS. Alright. And then to make sure it's 0 TDS, we'll put the out. One quick note guys, don't forget to replace these little clips here. Now I've never had a tube ever come out, but it's always good to replace them. Alright guys, that's it. I appreciate you watching and tune back for more later.